Like, what is this? Casper,
Um,
please tell me what the hell I'm reading right now.
Azealia Banks, who is a singer, I have 2 articles about this because more has come out about it, has dug up her dead cat and boiled the bones to bring it back to life.
Yeah.
And now, I haven't watched the video because I don't want to, but she did it on an Instagram live stream to her fans.
Yeah, I don't really want to see the pictures, but apparently it's...
Like, I don't want to look at the videos and look at the pictures or whatever. But, from the looks of reading about it, she genuinely thinks that she can bring this animal back to life.
That's been buried for like 8 months, wasn't it? Was it 8 months, or am I just making that figure up?
The cat
3 months.
Was called Lucifer, which is a good name for a cat.
It is. Good name for a cat if you're going to try and bring it back from the dead.
It was a potential name for D. But then...
D is our cat.
D. Yeah. He died 3 months ago, and... Yeah, she's been... Something that I've just read, actually, that makes this a tiny bit more serious.
No.
Is that... Jasper, yes, I can see the chat. Hello. Yeah, she's also been criticised for her treatment of animals in the past.
Okay, so...
And apparently, in December 2016, she shared a bizarre Instagram video showing herself cleaning out a cupboard after sacrificing chickens. Now... What? I think she needs... Is everything okay at home, Azealia Banks?
I mean, obviously not.
She needs a
hug. Apparently,
But yeah, she.
Sorry. Yeah, she had on Instagram. She showed off a shrine-like display that includes her unearthed cat's skull, peacock feathers, a bottle of champagne, $100 bill, and a mostly empty bottle of Chanel No. 5. So no, in answer to your question, I don't think everything's okay at home.
I feel like this is a deeper... There's got to be something deeper going on here.
I don't want to accuse her of anything
I'm not going to accuse her of anything, but I don't know much about the woman. I know that she's quite popular amongst younger people because she's in the chat. And she has been criticised because of a lot of her fans are younger. And I understand wanting to keep a memory of your animal. Like, I have a friend who makes jewellery out of animals' bones, mainly roadkill, that he finds, and I think it's very respectful and can be pretty beautiful.
It can,
yes, he's gonna make me a necklace out of one of my rat skulls.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that's what she was doing. But cat skulls are very pretty. I will give her that. I can
for aesthetic reasons or wanting to remember your dead pet or something like that. It's nice, but if you're going live on Instagram and showing that off and being really disturbing and weird, and then being yes, I'm trying to bring my dead cat back to life, it's kind of like, maybe don't do that.
That's what's weird about it.
If you are gonna do a sacrificial ritual or anything like that, try and do it off camera. You know,
like if she was gonna preserve the skull,
want to kill their cat
and
Lucifer or some shit.
Yeah, it just seems a bit odd.
Yeah.
To do on a live stream to your millions of teenage fans. Like, I do understand why she's done it, because losing an animal is incredibly hard. And
of course.
Sometimes
especially because a cat can see you through a good few years of its life and your life. You know?
I've just scrolled down, and this cat lived for 11 years.
We've already shared 3 houses with D.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
you've shared three houses with D. I've shared 2 houses with D. And
and he's only 2.
yeah, cats are memories, and cats have their own personalities. They're their
Like,
own creatures. So I can understand her getting attached to it and wanting to. But you know, once you've buried something and said goodbye to it, you just kind of let it go, man. Like broadcasting a
it's like
ritual live isn't the way to go, dude.
there there's a way to, if you want to preserve your animal's bones in a respectful way, or do any sort of what's it called where you stuff an animal?
Taxidermy. That's a bit odd. But,
Taxidermy.
yeah, if people are into it.
You also shouldn't attempt it yourself if you don't know what you're doing, because the chemicals that should be used, like, she didn't do this correctly. She just put it into a boiling pot of water, which wouldn't do much. You need chemicals that get rid of all the nasty stuff, basically. The stuff that smells and the stuff that isn't very nice and you don't really want in your house.
Yeah, yeah.
You should pay somebody to do it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just all a bit odd.
It's a bit unhygienic,
But
a bit disrespectful, and also a bit, just a bit crazy, dude. And it's
Yeah,
like
it's the whole live
and it's just
stream.
like, why would you broadcast that live on Instagram? Like, come on.
It's just all a bit odd.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
It is.
But it's
Oh,
something slightly more.
It's currently 10 o'clock where we are, and I spent all day fixing a computer, so I'm actually really tired. I
It's
almost accidentally turned my
something.
computer off because I'm not used to having the power button on top of it. So yeah, it's something weird. It's something odd. It's something strange.
Yeah, it's something weird. It's something that I wouldn't do myself. Like, my friend is gonna make me a necklace out of one of my rat skulls, but I probably won't wear it, to be honest. I'll probably put it on display somewhere.
I think it'd make a good decoration.
Like,
that kind of thing.
I don't know. I wouldn't do it with a cat. If Dee died, I wouldn't want to frame his skull.
Well, my
something.
mother's kept the bones of my first cat, who was her favorite cat for a very long time. She kept the bones of that cat for, I think she still has them. So you know, there are respectful ways of doing it. There are good ways of doing it. But doing it live on Instagram and trying to bring it back to life, isn't it?
Yeah. If I do decide to keep Dee's bones when he dies in, touch wood, 10 to 12 years, I will not be live streaming it on the Flappy Hands and Stims Instagram. Don't worry.